This is Hans, and this is Marilyn. They both work at ATM Bank, an app-based bank system that solves financial problems using technology. Hans told Marilyn that he has two new clients that need accounts created for them. Marilyn logs into her admin account, adds a new client to the bank, she then sets up a new account to the new client. Marilyn gets back to Hans to tell that the operation has been completed. But now, Hans explains that the client has already deposited 100 euros and that needed to be seeded into his account. Hans realizes that he made a mistake and the amount of the transaction was in fact 200 euros and asks Marilyn to modify the transaction. This is Shirley Nash, a lawyer and one ATM Bank user. She's explaining to her client Johanna how she uses the ATM Bank peer-to-peer transactions to exchange money and then have all her transactions listed on the screen. All she needs to do is to go to her account, insert the desired amount and generate a 4-digit PIN that she can share with her clients. Johanna loved the idea and decided to sign up straight away and pay for her consultation using ATM. Johanna logs in, seeds her account, and then inserts the 4-digit PIN given by Shirley to perform the payment.
What's the distinguishing element of this application? At any point in time, you can also turn this boring bank app into a micro-gambling platform with your friends. Here is your hypothetical friend's account on the left, and yours is on the right. We start with 50 euros in each account. Now, go to gamble. Enter your account, your friend's account, and an amount, depending on how lucky you are feeling. Submit. And just like flipping a coin, if you're on the lucky side, your friend immediately transfers you the selected amount. But if your friend wins, it's the other way around. No confirmation, no questions asked, no obstacles in the way of fun. Now let's take a step back and talk about architecture. How this functioning application came about. Out of the resulting sketches of a chaotic event storming session, our architecture owner produced a first design. While this looked nice on paper, it was partly disconnected from the requirements. After proper meetings with our product owner, the model was refined and simplified. Later, it went through another round of discussion, as we looked for opportunities to integrate design patterns into the solution. The model code gap was also evident at times, as an MVP had to be developed before this model could be considered finished. On a side note about patterns, we note that the transaction class in our system shows the traits of the facade pattern. It conveniently hides complex interactions behind a unified interface, for the controllers to perform operations in less steps. It also behaves as specified in the command pattern, since it works by executing encapsulated requests, which the clients take care of parameterizing. For further detail, we kindly refer you to our architecture report.
I would like to recognize and acknowledge Group 711 that made ATM banking project possible. Scrum Master Lino. Developers were Ellen, Martin, Mike, and Vera. Product owner was Errol with his assistant being Orkan. Architect owner was Saji with his assistant being Karina. Technology used was based on skill sets and team willingness to learn from each other and included Spring for its layered architecture. So you could use any part in isolation, its modularity and comprehensiveness. So it provided a way for us to focus on the business objects. React was used for the front-end development because of its simplicity, flexibility, and runtime performance during rendering. It's also easy to learn and had enhanced user experience. We also developed an API for efficiency in terms of ease of development and integration, and it was also time saving due to the time we had. So while implementing the banking project, we faced some technological challenges, especially in the implementation of the peer-to-peer functionality on how to provide delayed transaction functionality. Our current implementation has a provision of a uniquely randomly generated 4-digit share PIN that is checked against the database if it exists or not. This comes with the following limitation. We currently can't have more than 10,000 active pins. We don't have a mechanism for expiring or deleting pins. Also, there's a limited generation of pin to 10 tries, and if no valid pin gets generated, the generation short circuits with a failure.